This is Kyle's 2024 Jeep JLU Rubicon, and we did not do a single thing to this thing besides a nut and bolt check and a four-wheel alignment on the new alignment rack. This is an example of what you can do on your own, at home, in your garage, in your shop. This thing has 5,000 miles on it. It's a 2024. And after driving it and kind of doing the nut and bolt check, I swear Kyle knocked it out of the park. He did some things that are different that we don't always do on our builds, and so I thought it would be really fun to show you these things. First off, has the Motobilt rock sliders, frame mounted. We do use those a lot, but as you can see, Kyle has our WFO long arm on here, right? So take a look. He just welded a piece of pipe into the rock slider here so you can get to the bolt to get the long arm on and off. That came out pretty good. So it has our long arm front and rear. We sold it to him. A little bit different is he used fusion axles on this build. So this is I believe they call it the Fusion XL, and it has the 1550 U-joints in there with the Super Kingpin C's and knuckles. So those are Brannick U-joint, or Brannick axles, Brannick U-joints, 40 spline inner, 40 spline outer, 538 gears, ARB. You look over here, has the KMC bead locks, even has Fusion's version of the locking hub. I mean, this axle is absolute bomber. As you keep moving around, he has the sway bar, got rid of the electronic sway bar, went to the Rock Jock 4x4 sway bar, and kind of looping back around here. And the shock package, we love to use the new 2.5 ADS shock package for this setup. You can see our long arms right down there in the bottom on this. 40-inch nittos, of course. And then the Motobilt real tight and tucked front bumper, which of course cut all the crash bars off. So the front just looks so open and clean. PSC Hydro Assist, has our WFO track bar on this thing. I mean, that axle is just all sex. You can see the crossover steering arm from the bottom up to fit everything, give you all the up travel. Believe it or not, these fenders are really starting to grow on me. Color match painted. I believe those are, don't quote me on it, like Rugged Ridge or something. They're very affordable. Once again, the ADS shocks in the rear, Motobilt rear bumper, but you look underneath, Fusion 14 bolt with the shave on there. Obviously, big disc brakes on the back. And then, of course, he got our rear ice chest rack to go on the back of the Jeep. And then also our cargo basket in the rear. Those are actually painted himself with Steel It along with the bumpers. It looks really cool. Got the party tray here to make all your margaritas, you know, when you're camping. So, I mean, this thing drives absolutely perfect. Feels great with our long arm. Feels great with the ADS shocks. 40-inch nittos are just running dead smooth down the highway. The fenders are growing on me. Has the Motobilt inner fenders, front and rear. I mean, overall, what an awesome build to do at home on a brand new JL. And to accomplish this, I'm telling you, there isn't a single squeak, rattle. Put your wife in it, drive it to Disneyland, at home build, badass. Good job, Kyle.